We're here at the JY. David's here, already here. Look at this, leading this life. Fancy, fancy. We're leading this garbage life, so cool. All right, let's get in there. Let's give them our $2. All right, here we are. I'm gonna be 100% honest here. I don't know why these videos are, I say popular, not that they're like popular, but I don't know. They're more popular than their videos. I don't know why, but they are. I would think the track videos would be more popular because there's action, there's stuff going on. Here, it's mostly just a bunch of lunacy, and I don't honestly think we'll see anything really new. It's the cycle of the thing where all the cool stuff doesn't show up here anymore. Look at this. I was wrong. I just said that the cool stuff doesn't show up here anymore, and then you walked right out of the mist. Look at you. I guess David is cool. Look at that, got his collar flipped up. I tell you what, that when you drive a SN, you flip your collar up when you drive, you know, when you got your jacket or your polo on, you flip your collar up. When you're driving a Fox, you just hope to have a t-shirt with no stains on it. Sadly, I failed.
You got SN, you got like 3 polo shirts and all the collars are popped up.
Yeah. Oh, the gold one's still here. I doubt we'll see anything new, but that's why we come here.
There's only 2 things I like about SN cars. One key operates the trunk, the ignition, and the doors.
Right.
And they handle better than a Fox one.
What I want to know is, where did you get those super pimp Eric Dickerson style glasses?
Those are my old work glasses.
Golly, there's probably a bunch of people. I don't know. A lot of older guys watch this channel, so they'll know who Eric Dickerson is. He was an NFL football player.
He's actually in a commercial for something.
I saw it. He was running, had his goggles on.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's,
So I don't mess up my other glasses.
Your good glasses, yeah, the good ones. So okay, Anthony's on his way. You guys are running behind today. It's crazy.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, you're in no rush
I
here.
didn't have to be here.
How old are you now?
60.
There it is, right there. Once that's 6, he's like, you know what? I ain't in no rush.
Well, if you and Michael said, hey, we're going to meet at the junkyard at 8, I'd been here at 8. But...
Oh, I know that, but I'm just, you know me. I'm like, hey, I was actually up early today for me on a Saturday. So, all right, cool.
4 o'clock.
You got your what? Oh, solid 2 minutes of screen time, so. Okay, we got to go. Don't want this junkyard getting this exploder power right here, boys. Fixing to crank it up. Snapping necks and cashing checks. What year is this thing? It's a Mountie.
All-wheel drive.
Oh, yuck. Oh, the door handle's broke. Is this a P-headed or 3-bar?
No, we'll see here in a minute because there's so much crap in front of it.
Yeah, I know. You can't even see the bars on it.
Bars.
The door's not open, so you can't read the code on the door thing.
I don't know, I might be able to get in from this side.
Yeah. Nah, how many sets of P-heads have we got? A bunch. And 40s, too.
I was going to say, I've got 1 set of P-heads on my Mustang at home.
Yeah.
Ported out. God knows if it helped or not.
It will.
And then I got a set of iron GT40s just sitting there. I don't know what I'm going to do with.
Yeah. Like I say, it's...
Their P's kind of going in straightish.
Yeah. Straight. Yeah, but you can't even hardly tell that from looking at it like right here.
That's true. I thought... maybe I was thinking
I
something
don't
else.
know. Figure it out at some point. All right, we are headed out. David bought some wiring connectors and a couple of console buckets out of like SNs or something. Big score. All right, we gotta go meet up with somebody and then we're gonna go eat lunch. For the record, the hobo Mustang just got a thumbs up from a hobo. Just want to let you guys know. And I didn't even give the guy any money. So, oh well. But the brain and that guy looked a little rough around the edges. So maybe there's a kindred spirit there. David brought over some P-heads for Anthony. Look, he's like, oh, my camera, oh my God, I'm getting nervous. And a wheel. You can build a race car around one wheel. It all starts with one part. That's all it takes is one freaking part. So cool. Look at those baller wheels on that F-250. He was lamenting the F-250 life, you know, earlier, saying, oh, F-250 life. Look at these baller wheels on this thing. 4-wheel drive, no less. That's straight up gangster right there. What is this got is this 5.4?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all the good stuff. Look at this. Look at this. Man doing here, let's pull the transmission out. We gotta get this out. We gotta get this situation squared away. This dude doing too much work. He doing too much work. Right. Here we are, rocking that movie magic. I know, look, all we do nowadays, this is what all videos consist of. Just getting stuff, showing it to you, and doing nothing with it. But we're working. We are working. We got some stuff from Anthony. Got us some, oh, these are pretty nice. I wonder who he would know. I can ask him. We got us some hardened push rods, 6.25, you know, factory length, but we have a lot of cars that have factory length push rods. This is a Ziploc bag, not in great shape, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of these things. So we got us some hardened push rods, and we will put them. Trojan Horse would be a good candidate for those. The Love Boat would be a good candidate for those. Any of the cars, honestly, would be the silver car, definitely a good candidate. Maybe we'll put them in the silver car. So we got those. That's very cool. Thank you, Anthony. We also got this regulator. It almost looks like an air motive, but it is probably some version of a Chinese one. We'll get some nice regs. We'll get a bracket for it, and we can use this. We've got the Holly style, but we can use this like in the Lincoln or the Trojan Horse. I mean, at least try it and see how it works. You know, that is very nice as well. Look at that. We also got some. He gave us some Felpro exhaust gaskets. If you go to David's channel, FXRS Driver, he has much more of the monotone, technical, teacher, Charlie Brown, womp type information. We just benefit from his knowledge, and he likes these gaskets. He thinks these will work very well on the Proform heads that we've got, a Proform. Pro Comp, China Comp, Pro Chinas, China Pros, whatever we got going on there. We will also be taking those heads over to Ray to get a valve job. That's right, people. That's right. I said a valve job. When you are making the kind of YouTube money that we're making, you can afford a valve job. Whether you can afford one or not, David's very excited that we're getting a valve job done. Anthony also, this is for some people that like us, think we should need more compression. Anthony also had these Cometic head gaskets that he was had misordered or ordered the wrong ones, or something had happened to where he got the wrong, he didn't get what he needed. Sometimes you don't get what you want, you get what you need, and in this case, so what do we got here? These are 30 thou Cometic head gaskets. Now, a few people have made comments, not a few, but there have been comments made. We got another Cometic here as well. We got just Cometic, man, damn, these things are sealed up. I don't even know what to think. You pay it, as much as you have to pay for these gaskets, they should come in a good packaging. But what I was getting at is, I think this is the exact same gasket. Yep. Well, we can put one on one side of one car and do a full set of another. Sorry. When people comment, hey, get gaskets, more compression, stuff like that, whenever you do things like that, you also lessen your piston to valve clearance. Just saying, you bring the head closer to the piston. which brings the valve closer to the piston. So when you start throwing these super thin head gaskets on, now you're trading Peter for Paul, whatever, robbing Peter to pay Paul, kind of a deal. And you have to think about, what do you want? What are you trying to accomplish? How much of compression increase are you going to get? The same goes for milling heads, so on and so forth. Versus what you lose in piston and valve clearance, limiting duration. Now, if you're fly cutting your pistons, no big deal. Just get whatever you can, thin, make it thin, get the compression up. But if you're not fly cutting your pistons, and none of my stuff is fly cut, I am the stock short block guy. That's just me. Then you have to kind of be careful. For example, if I had these gaskets on the Fail TD, I would probably not be able to run the cam. It is super tight on that car as it is, super tight. So, and I've got 39 or 41s, however you want to measure them, Fail Pros on that car. If I had these, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that cam would work. So then what? Now, do I get a custom cam? I mean, you know, that is an argument for another time.
I mean, they don't actually have real information. They're just, hey, I did this, and it felt cool, or it was awesome. You know, they're not like, hey, I went to the track, and this is what it did, and then we changed this, and I did that, and damn, it picked up. No, it's just usually they just want to argue. So I'm not into arguing, so I just stay off the boards, and I just do my own thing, and if people like it, or when people put stuff up about it, or don't like it, don't bother me. Not really. I mean, I just don't really care, so.
Okay, now that we're done with that little rant, there's always seems to be a lot more rants going on. We also got this high flow water pump with what feels like a 10-pound chrome pulley on it. Did come with 2 good hose clamps. I like those. We might use this. I was looking at the thing on it. We might end up using this on something. There's no reason to technically not to. The pulley, probably not. I need to ask Andy if this is actually reverse flow or standard. I need to check him out. Anyway, all right. The bigger thing is that we have got this right here as well. Put a little emery cloth on that. This is a, see if the numbers are on it. See if it has some numbers on it. Whoo! It's a comp cam. This is literally like having a custom cam, guys. It's a comp right here. It is a 35-522-8. I'll actually have to look those numbers up. It's like a 282. This right here, we have another cam that is a crane cam that when I bought some parts from my buddy Lance from a Mustang he had bought, and then his wife proceeded to blow the motor up in it somehow. Of course, it was one of those ones that was rebuilt. It wasn't a factory short block. You know, those things are almost impossible to blow up naturally aspirated, unless you're just technically trying to. I bought a bunch of stuff from Lance, the Vortec upper and some other, the high ports that are on Krusty. I bought that stuff from him, and it came with a crane cam. And if I think about it, I will put the spec sheet up here right now. It's a big bad crane cam. Oh. Okay, if you saw that, then I posted it up. So that cam and or this cam will probably go in the 351 Winter, the version that will have the Pro Comp heads on it. We'll probably upgrade the camshaft as well, get the old fly cutter out. We may do that possibly before we put the 351 Weiner version together, which will be GT40s and X cam. We may just mock it up with both cams, bolt the heads on, see what we got, fly cut it to fit that, and if it'll fit that, well, it'll obviously fit GT40s and a freaking X cam. That's just math, kids. So anyway, we got this too. So Anthony, we certainly appreciate all this stuff. You guys are sending, we're literally building a whole car out of parts that you guys have sent us, between what Barry sent us and Joe and Eric and Jeremy. You guys are just sending us stuff left and right, parts. It's like it's raining parts, and it just lets me talk on YouTube a lot, and that sucks. Should be working. So all right, thank you very much. And I guess I don't know where I'm going to fall in, because I've got a couple different things I'm working on. As far as, I'm basically working on 3 videos at once, just squeezing stuff in. So if this seems a little erratic, I apologize. we're a little erratic. So, all right, it's very cool with the stuff. Anthony, well, you know, we talk. So, there we go, cool. We'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay, it has been a very busy day, especially if you're judging by my attire. If you see it in other videos, you're like, hey, wow, you're wearing that. Yeah, hey. A lot of times I do wear the same stuff, but not on the same. Anyway, we've done some videos today, pieces of them. This, Jesus Christ. This is something that I bought with my, with my own money. And I'm very curious what it looks like and how it turned out. Well, there we go. Just like glued together. Huh. It is a scoop. What I will probably do, I got this from a guy on Facebook, and honestly, I'm not displeased with it. It was, you may remember that we have a scoop on Big Fail TD. We got it from a place, and we weren't super happy with how our experience wasn't the best. Again, could have been my fault, could have been their fault. Small businesses, sometimes it's, you know, them wanting to make something right or whatever is, I don't know. Anyway, so again, I'm not displeased with the work that that place did. I just wasn't. It was just, you know, would I ever order from them again? I mean, yes, but it would be different. It would be, I would talk to them on the phone rather than just do it online, or through email or something, which a lot of things get lost in translation at that time. Now, this was from Facebook. Now, technically speaking, this was much cheaper, and it could be made, you could make this yourself. But what I'm getting at, when I say technically speaking, buying the material is, the prices have gone up substantially. So buying the material, by the time I bought it and cut it all out and everything, I don't know if I'd be money ahead doing that versus paying someone to do it. So what I will almost most certainly do is I'll probably drill a few small holes in it and put just a few screws in it. So again, I'm not displeased. This is going to be going on Trojan Horse. Obviously, I'm going to try and fit this into a Trojan Horse video. So this will be going on Trojan Horse. But yeah, I'm not displeased. It was basically about what I expected, but it was literally a third of the price of what I paid for the other one. It's just a hair smaller, but again, I don't hate it. So, all right, cool. I know this is a long video just opening up this one little thing and showing it to you, but again, I was very curious how this was going to look, just how it was going to be put together and stuff, because it's not in great detail of how he does it or anything like that. And I'm okay with it. I would maybe order another one. So I do kind of like it. I wish I could get it in like other colors. That would be cool, but it probably costs a lot more. Anyway, all right, cool. Sorry, I do that a lot. So, all right, there we go. Boom. We got a scoop. Sorry. We got a scoop for Trojan. See you guys in the next clip. I'm bad at YouTube. Very bad. All right, we're at Best Buy. Teresa said, I gotta pick up or whatever. See, we're in the Best Buy pickup thing. And it's ready to pick up or whatever. I thought she's getting some charger cables for the phones or something, because I got a new phone. And a lady brings a thing out. She hands me a box, and it was like, she said she got me a new GoPro, a GoPro 10. I told her I'm gonna make her take it back though. Those things are really expensive.
I'm not gonna take it back.
You're gonna take it back. I'm not filming you either. I just got your hands. I'm like, what the hell can it? You're making a face. Make you take that back because my GoPro works fine. We got a new SD card for it. I think it's going to be fine now.
Yeah,
So we're gonna be good to go. So she's trying to get me to step my YouTube game up, just for the simple fact because she wants me to be happy doing it. I think, is that why? Or you're trying to up your cut? She's losing money.
It's a gift.
She's losing money. So anyway, that's very sweet. I didn't know you were getting that. But I'm gonna make you take it back though, because it's too much. It costs too much. Those things are expensive. What have I always told you? I'll never buy another GoPro if mine tears up.
I bought you the first one.
I know, and I said I'd never buy another one. I tell them on the YouTube channel I'm gonna do that. So, all right, this is to be continued. What is happening this morning? Well, when I say we, I mean me and Teresa headed over to Ray's shop to drop off these heads, pro comps that David did up for us. So Ray can do the valve job on them. Then we will be one step closer to having that part of the 351 winter done. I mean, it's like anything else. With our projects, as many cars as we have and stuff that we've got going on, it's it's like baking 8 pies or cooking a 10-course meal. We just got a lot. We've got a lot going on, and we've got a lot that we've got to get done, and it takes a while to do that. So that is our mission for today. And then we're going to do a little side trip take Teresa to Biloxi for a little bit for casino. For everything that she does for us. Give back a little. All right. And that should be that. Okay. Ray will have everything he needs to get it done. All right, well, let's go do it. Dropped off the heads at Ray's, and now we were at one of the casinos, and yeah, I don't know what that means.
It's Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I know that. I saw that. I don't know what any of that stuff means.
I don't either.
Just
I
push
don't think I got much.
Just push the button. Oh, but it's fun just watching.
Action.
Yeah.
I was supposed to do it
Just have
before.
to film the road either.
Oh, okay, what am I filming?
I don't know. We're
That?
in the car. We're in the car. We are on
Yeah.
a field trip. We're back from losing all our money at the casino, and this is US 90 track strip. It is on the way back home. See the stations over here. Oh, we'll just run down. There's
Oops.
you go in, the little blue, white, and this is a pit area. It's like in a little valley type thing. It's actually pretty cool. I really like this track, honestly. It's thin too. It's like a cow trail. But here's the stage. The stage is uphill. See? Here's the staging.
Wow.
And they're still working on it. They're actually concreting this bad boy. So it's going to be pretty slick once they get done with it. Now this track used to be only 600 feet long.
Oh, sorry, it's bumpy.
So that's a lot of the reason why we didn't come here. Look at how narrow it is. This is the burnout area right here. Look at how narrow the track is. See, they're concreting it. But we, me and Pirate come over here. Used to be 600 foot long, but it is actually 660 now. But and they got a dirt track over here too. We don't associate with those people. But anyway. But yeah. So, but that's it. It's weird too because the tower's on the other side than what we're used to. We're used to the tower being over here for us, and so the numbers on our cars are kind of weird. But like I say, it's so tight with the staging. You actually pull in and kind of back up into the burnout stuff. So it's a cool little track though. Once they get it done, I think we will probably make a few trips over here. So I like it. I mean, I've enjoyed myself the couple times I've come over here. The crowd's pretty good. It's a nice little place. It's just kind of,
The road's bumpy, so it's not me.
it's just kind of kooky the way things are set up. So, but yeah, we were on our way back from Biloxi, and figured I wanted to stop by and just take a look. Ain't been here in long. Haven't been here in, gosh, I don't know, 2012 maybe. It's been almost 10 years since I've been on this track. It's a cool track though. Look forward to racing at it. All right, see you guys in the next clip.
Yeah.
One more side note, this track was only 600 feet because the shutdown was so short. Now they have extended it to this, like this road. You can just come across.
Wow.
You can
When we
just
turn
come-
around, we'll
just
see.
come across here,
Yeah.
and yeah, they just extended it out.
I hope they pave the rest of it.
It is paved, babe.
Well, not like
I
that.
mean, this is,
God.
if you need this much.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Now you know.
I don't know. Still.
You get those push rod Fords, they're definitely gonna need every bit of this, especially with the brakes that I've got.
Wow.
But yeah,
Wow.
so they and this has been here for a while. But yeah, it's a little, it's a little sketchy.
Well, there's.
Yeah.
Where you go over the road.
All right. Now we'll see you guys in the next clip. Check it out. All right, we're over here with these GT40 3 bars that we're looking at doing in the 351. Got our Yoda's looking at doing some stuff here. That's the one we probably can't get anything on. So we'll just put the drill on. I'm talking really low. I don't want to distract him. And we got the other one that we can probably get loose. We're gonna have to put some heat on it. We don't know. But alright, we'll be back when we make some real progress. But you can see what we're doing here.
Not a good idea doing that right over top of that Varsol tank, is it? Doesn't remove that.
Yeah, and heat on it. So basically, like drill through it. Do dude's in there. Okay, we got, we broke one drill bit off coming from the bottom, and we got that down to it and then tapped it out. Now, we're about to have some success. I can feel it. And then we drilled all the way through the bolt. Man, that dude is, I can't believe that. We've drilled all the way through that thing. And it is hanging tough. Let's open it up some more. We'll open it up some more. I mean, you can see, obviously, that we have drilled through this bolt. And it is just hanging in there. Wow. This was a struggle, honestly, for what it. And honestly, the struggle is not 100% over. But there was, how many drill bits died on this?
3.
3. And Bruce has dropped at least about 8 ounces of sweat. And yeah, I mean, this was an ordeal, honestly, for one bolt. We've never had one that was this rough. This dude, I mean, it literally was part of the head. And we hammered on it, drilled it, hammered on it with a punch. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, it's crazy. But
we're off center.
put the boom to it. Well, we got the one. Like I say, we're probably going to do a little enlargement on our intake bolt hole to get it lined up right, but it's not a huge deal. At least we'll have it clamped down. Just sucks it right around the water ports. If it was somewhere in the middle, I wouldn't even worry about it. Technically, it's probably be okay, but got it out. This one hopefully goes a lot easier. It's Bruce's motto. That's a creed that he lives by, it seems like. Oh yeah, that one's rocking. Oh yeah, there we go. the one bolt took an hour. Oh, it basically did take an hour. This one, 5 minutes. Bruce's thoughts now are, next time, break the bolts up higher. His actual first thought is don't bring this shit down here to me no more. But if you're gonna break them off, break them up high. It's better if you just don't break them at all. If you do, don't bring them down here. There we go. You know the job's almost over when he puts it on top. Look at that. You guys are gonna get to witness the whole thing coming out. It's like the birth of a calf. Woo, warm. Look at that. Now if the other, an hour, frustration. He's like a honey. He's like a badger. He's not gonna give up on it. He is just gonna keep working it and working it to death. He's like a dog with a bone. He's gonna work it. And this one, bam, popped right loose. That was so easy. I could have done that. Bruce is like, slow your roll, kid. Pump your brakes. So now he's gonna chase it real quick. That's how he do it. That's how he does it. Professional grade. Under normal circumstances, Bruce would put some never sees on it, just because that's how he rolls. But this time he's like, you know what? I've done enough. All right, cool deal. Whew. Man, that joker right there, man, what the heck. I ran over, we did not drill these. I ran over, got a head bolt from 351. Boom. Boom goes dynamite. And me and Bruce are just talking. I'll probably put a piece of all thread, because I use them for alignments when I put the intakes on, or I try to. Yeah. I'll just put a piece of all thread in here, and however much I got to clearance the intake, or if I can even just get it set on good and just leave the all thread And you know, even if I got to tweak it a little bit and just put a nut on it instead of trying to run a bolt down through it and mess with the intake a lot. So that'll
We just
probably,
want to make sure that
it's
free.
yeah. So cool. All right. Well, I certainly appreciate it. But yeah, that saved us. That saved a bunch of work right there, not having to do that, because I'd just been talking to Bruce like, hey, I'll check these up, and he's like, we can probably do it over in the machine shop. But then he's like, do they fit? What size are they in? He got a 1/2-inch bolt that he had, you know, he's got a bunch of bolts around here. It dropped right in. I said, well, let me go get a head bolt. Dropped right in. So there we go. Well, that's definitely awesome. So cool deal. See you guys in the next clip. Okay, well, I guess that's going to wrap it up. We didn't find much at the junkyard, so there was really no reason to make a specific junkyard video for that. And we got the heads sent off to Ray's, and we should get them back in a couple of weeks. We also got the GT40s done, or, you know, got the bolts out of it, so we can take this home, do a home valve job with the drill, put some set of springs that we had from the Fail TV on there, and those will be technically ready to go. And we could actually just kind of bolt them on the 351 and put the cam in, and just basically have the intake bolted on it, have it all kind of ready to go. You know, just at least be sitting on the stand looking like something. We stopped by US 90. I'd like to make a trip over there or two this year. I kind of like that track. It's a bit of a drive for us, but it'd be cool. Like, me and Pyre went over there before. It's a lot. I actually like that track, so I'd like to go over there and race. We didn't win any money at the casino. I didn't personally gamble. Teresa did. We didn't win anything. We had a great time though. I just like watching her play. She gets excited about it, so it's, you know, giggles, and she has a good time. It's just, you know, it's cool hanging out, visiting the different casinos and stuff. So, you know, I had a really good time. Also, I would like to, you know, thank her for the GoPro 10. She didn't have to do that. I'm always, you know, not always, but, you know, I go to the track and I have a GoPro problems, and I'm like, this stupid piece of crap. And so she went and bought me a new SD card, and she bought me some new GoPro brand attachment stuff, and then goes and buys that 10 and got, you know, she's just like you guys. She's way too good to me, so I don't deserve her. Truthfully, I don't deserve her. I guess that pretty much, you know, that's pretty much everything. So, and thanks to Anthony for the stuff that he brought by and kicked into for our projects and stuff like that. The cam, we're going to use it somewhere. I have to decide. Things are always in motion in my head. Like, I'm always thinking, changing stuff, and based on events that happen around me and things like that, and inspiration, of course, motivation, blah 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 blah. So, but big thanks to Anthony for that. That was very, very nice of him. He's a really nice guy, so we enjoyed hanging out with him. I think that's probably gonna do it. So if I missed something, sorry. And we got our hood scoop for Trojan, so we made a decision there, so we're good there. We just need to work on it, and we've got, you know, other stuff. It's got lots of work on. So anyway, also one quick thing about the videos. It just so happened that we've put out like 2 or 3 what I call talkie videos, where we're just talking, we're not really working. But that's just how it fell with the footage, because I told myself once I started back doing YouTube kind of regularly, that I wasn't going to build up videos. I used to do that a couple, 3 years ago. I'd have, you know, 10, 15, 20 videos just waiting in line. I put out like 1 or 2 a week. Now, when I get it made, I put it out. So today's March the 3rd, so we're current. This will probably come out tomorrow, but just want to let you guys know that it's not intentional that we're just pumping out that kind of content. It's more, that's just how it happened. And the next couple videos should be us doing some car work, because we are fixing to go home and go do some. And then next week we've got plans to work on one of the cars. I mean, we've always got plans to work on them. We actually need to execute those plans. We still have to do update. I still have to do an update video for Krusty and for the Fail TV. So, but just putting that, letting you guys know. Also, thanks for, you know, as usual, Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the support that you guys give us, however it may be, through just thumbs ups, milking the down button, you know, gifts, just whatever. Positive comments, negative comments, sometimes those motivate us. Thanks for watching. And until next time on Substandard Leader and Fox Body Videos on this man's YouTube right here, we'll see you guys in the next vid, and it will be, I think it's going to be a working one, and then we're hopefully going to have a track one. That would be really nice. All right, we'll see you guys later.